What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So, I don't know how many videos I've made on crypto.com, on CRO, on Chronos, right? You know, I like this position. I like what they're doing. I like how they're incorporating CRO into crypto.com in such a big way, and they have so much room to do that more. However, there's a little bit of an issue that's going on with exchanges, right? Exchange coins like Binance or BNB and the exchange like Binance is kind of in trouble. And I'm not saying that it's they're going to lose any type of lawsuit because we still don't have any case law. We don't have any definitions, which this is going to be able to create case law as well as the XRP case creating case law, right? Um, but there's definitely an issue here because it's getting a lot of people that, started to invest in exchanges and may not know crypto a lot that are getting afraid of what exchanges are going to be able to do if investing in some of these exchange coins is the right idea. Because if exchanges can't do what they've done, what they've always done, or have these tokens that they're using or coins in BNB's case, and have them available and not be labeled as a security. If they are labeled as a security, then it's going to be um, a tough way to sell what you have here, right? And people that are invested into it in the beginning, you're going to be upset because you're not going to be able to make as much money. People are going to start to sell the position, and then you're also going to be forced to sell that position as well, not seeing as much activity that's in that project, right? So that's something that a lot of people are worried about. But I'm here to tell you that I believe that you're going to have a lot of CRO millionaires being made. Now, again, this is all depending on some important things that are happening right now. But I want to, stay strong, stay confident, and feel like CRO is going to make some huge moves in the future. But we'll talk about all of this and where my head is, whether it's going to, whether it's not going to, whether we should be confident there, but also focus elsewhere. But anyways, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. And if you guys want to follow me on Twitter at Perry8K, you can follow me over there. Don't forget about some of the other links that are in the description for my Patreon. Also for my referral links, credit card referral links, as well as crypto exchange referral links if you guys want to check out those. But yeah, let's go ahead and dive into Chronos. Currently, it's up about a 0.5%. And I'm recording this on it's the 12th, but it's early, like really, really early, like 12 o'clock a.m. on the 12th. Typically, we see some major movement, whether it's decreasing or increasing somewhere around this time. So I'm always interested to see what's going to happen. Um, but if we look at Chronos, we're currently at 5.5 cents, up about a 0.5%, seeing the volume or seeing the market cap at about $1 billion worth of a market cap. Volume looking at that down 61%, down to $6 million. The ratio does not look good for crypto.com. This is always something that I've worried about is the ratio, but with how much that's actually staked and how much is usable based on that being staked, it's understandable why it is up at that level, why the percentage is so low. Um, if we look at the circulating supply, we're seeing 25 billion, a total supply of 30 billion. We all know that's the case. A total diluted market cap of 1.6 billion dollars, and you can see how this has kind of dropped not only in the last 24 hours, but looking at the last 7 days, and how this has come back from about 6 cents all the way down to a low here of 5 cents flat, like close to 5 cents flat, but did see a little bit of an increase here over these last day or two, right? Getting up to about 5.5 cents and leveling out here. Now, again, I think CRO is going to be very valuable because you look at the history that we've seen before, right? We see this all the way up to a 90 cent price, even holding somewhere halfway there, 45 to 50 cents. So if people are investing a heavy amount here, you're gaining a lot as you go on, as the days go on. So I'm excited about seeing where that's going to go and how that's going to grow. As long as we see some of these other things play out the way that we hope for them to play out. So I'm a big fan of CRO, and I've always been a fan of CRO, and I have 82,000 CRO. I would love to have way more. And as it does come back down in price, it gives you that open door to buy however much you really want to buy, and give you that chance. But then you also have people that are coming to me, the reason why I'm making this video, kind of questioning whether it's a good idea if they should invest into there, even though in their strategy they said, look, I firmly believe in CRO, but I wanted to get back to a lower price. And if it gets down to under 6 cents, they were going to end up buying it. And now those same people are questioning, saying whether they should make that move because now they're worried about the extra information that comes with it. There's always a reason as to why it's going to drop down. It's not just going to drop down for no reason at all. Um, there's always a reason to why it's going to drop down. Now, whether it's a long-standing effect, which nobody could have seen that this was going to be the case. I mean, maybe you could have in the last 2 years, knowing that Ripple was going through that case, not knowing that you would see Binance and Coinbase at the same time going through a case. And I don't know how they have the money to match the firepower of what Coinbase and Binance will have, but we will see. Um, but Kronos is not involved in that, right? They're kind of just taking precautionary measures by stopping the U.S. exchange and not having not withdrawals, deposits and withdrawals and all that stuff on there. So that's kind of the steps that they are taking, but it's not like something where they are getting sued right now. Now, who knows? U.S. citizens or U.S. investors do have the ability to invest on the app and hold CRO, so CRO could be labeled as a security based on all of the different things that we've seen in other projects that are kind of similar. And are labeled as securities as well. But with all that being said, I still believe that this has a ton of strength to grow a hell of a lot. But the only thing that's holding it back is if this lawsuit takes a turn for the worst. Because if it does, then you also have CRO labeled in there, and then that's where it starts to get kind of weird. And you're like, are we going to see the same thing that happened to Binance, like BNB, happen to CRO if something happens to BNB? So currently, I believe, and this is just me, I believe that CRO-Millionaires will be made, and the reason why is because when things like this happen in the market, they're done to create fear within these markets. Whenever the market does explode, you found a way to get rid of all of the weak investors, people that are very, very weak, and that don't want to see their money fall down to a lower point before it does skyrocket. This whole this whole negative market, this bear market that we've been seeing is the same thing, right? Kind of pushing out all of the weak investors and bringing in all of the strong investors when you do have a solid low point, when you have all of those retail investors that are now selling after the institutional investors decided to get out, and big whales decided to get out, and now you have kind of a bottomed out market where institutions are now making these moves, big money is now making these moves, and they're seeing all the benefits because now the market will end up skyrocketing, and when the market skyrockets, you're deciding to buy into that position because you want to FOMO into it. And I'm not saying you specifically. I don't know who that other person is on the other side of the camera. I appreciate you watching though, but you don't want to be that person. You really don't. Guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let me know what you think about CRO. Because do you feel as confident as I do when it comes to CRO and crypto in general? Or are you afraid and do you have tons of questions and you just want to get those answered before you invest? But hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'm going to get out of here and I'll catch you in the next one.